You were raised in Boston, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you stay there very long, most of your life before you
I
came
left
out
when
here?
I was 18.
Okay, so you did go to grade school there, right?
I sure did.
We're going to play a little game of grades. A, B, C, D, F in the following.
A, B, C, D, F?
F.
You skip E.
There was never an E. Chevy Chase gave himself an E in something once, but when we did this, but we'll skip the E.
Okay.
Give yourself a grade as the current Leonard Nimoy. Effort.
Effort on what? I'm not...
In life, you know, like in school. Remember they gave you effort in class?
I do okay. I do okay.
A, B, C, D, F.
A, B, C, D, F. B.
Okay. Conduct.
B minus.
Patience.
C.
Leadership.
I do pretty good. I'd say a B.
Business and money management.
Not bad.
Directing.
I won't grade myself.
Acting.
No, I won't grade
You won't-
myself.
All right, how about the comment section? Remember the comment section said
Comment?
Leonard, what would the teacher write about you?
About me? Should slow down a little bit, probably. Is this a psychology test?
Could be. Leonard, they used to say, you know, Jimmy talks too much in class. It would be good if he'd shut up. You know, one of those kind of things.
Yeah.
Leonard has potential. They always say that.
Yeah.
Were you a quiet young person?
Yeah, very. Yeah.
Would you consider yourself shy, maybe?
Yeah.
Why is it that so many shy people basically take on the most public of jobs performing?
Well, it's not really public, you see, in a sense, because if you're playing characters, you're hiding.
That's true.
Get inside a character and disappear. And the concept is that it's not you. It's somebody else doing all that stuff.
That's true.
You're making believe it is somebody else. And that makes it possible for you to do anything that the character is called on to do.
The last 4 years have been very different, probably the most difficult and maybe even different in your life. You've been 4 years in space for all practical purposes.
That's right.
What are you going to do now back on Earth here for the next little bit? You're going to have to go back in space, I guess, eventually in about a year or so. But
well, yeah, maybe a year and a half. I really don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do.
do you want to do anything right now? You want to just kind of take it easy and rest?
I would like to do both. I'd like to have something interesting to do, and I'd like to have nothing to do. I'm getting a lot of requests to do things. I mean, a lot of submissions, which I'm seriously considering. I'm looking for something interesting to do. I haven't found exactly what I want to do, so I'd rather do nothing than do something that I find just kind of, you know,
The same
dull or
monotonous.
whatever, yeah, not really exciting. I feel I should be very careful here. I should, before I jump in and say I'm going to spend a year and a half of my life on this person's film or project or whatever, that I should give myself a chance to really sort out what's happening. And because you're right, I have been 4 years involved in these two films. It's been intense. And it's time to, just like it was time to lighten up in the making of this movie, it might be time for Leonard Nimoy to slow down, take your time, and not jump too fast.
Bill Shatner had some stiff comments about this next question. See if you do. The Star Trek television show that's maybe a year or so from opening up.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the idea at all. Thinks it's a very dangerous thing to do.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I have negative feelings about it. I'm inclined to agree with him. The people who are doing it are friends of ours, and I like them. I wish them well. I think they have a tough road to go, and I think it could be dangerous. If it doesn't really work out extremely well, it could bring a negative atmosphere to the whole Star Trek world, which I think would be damaging to all of us.
I know that you can't explain it. You just went through this with someone that no one understands the secret of this. It's like the Beatles used to say, if we knew ourselves, we'd go out and find 4 others and make 2 Beatles.
No. I know the secret, but I'm not telling.
Could the secret be 2 people in particular, 2 human beings, William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy, that the fans love you 2 people because we've watched you for 20 years and we feel like you're members of our family, and then of course you extend the family on into the other 5 or 6 main players, and if you guys went away, it would just be the end of that.
It's part of it. It's part of it.
Maybe not more than just a part, though, really. Not because I don't want you to really toot your own horn on it, but really looking objectively at it. You guys are really the Star Trek.
We are an important element. We're a very important element, but you have to work in a context. The 2 of us in a vacuum wouldn't work. The context is very important as well. It happens to be a context that works. An interestingly written, interestingly produced bunch of shows about a hopeful future with interesting ideas, and this particular group of characters working in that context, I think, is what the mix is all about.
Well, thank you. It's a great film. It's the best of the bunch. I don't know how that's possible, because everyone's better, but it's great, and you've done a hell of a job.
Thank you.
Thank you. It really is. I love this.